Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Prod.Cast, the only podcast on the internet where I can change up the intro wherever I feel like it. Yep. And also a podcast about work, life, and occasionally music. My name is Switchblades for Kids, and the other half of the podcast.
A very tired and sore boy called Blake Bentley.
How you doing, man?
I'm sore.
Yeah, sore. I work those arms over real good.
Man, I'm very sore. If you didn't see it, we did a gym stream on Friday, which we'll be doing every Friday from now on.
Yeah, why not?
And I went pretty hard, but I didn't go too hard at the same time. But I haven't gymmed in such a long time that I was unable to stretch my arms. My arms were at a permanent 90 degree for like all of Saturday, and now I can get to about here before they start to feel
like really hurt.
Like it's not hurt. It's like I can't do it. You know.
Oh, yeah, that's
Can't
you need to
my forearms. My forearms are.
Oh, with your hands like in like this. You're like.
Yeah, literally. I was like,
oh, that's excellent.
I couldn't.
Oh man.
So I did this thing where I have the door frame, right?
Yeah.
And I hang from it, and I just stretch the fuck out of my arms.
Yeah, good.
And that
I told you, you just grab that and you just puss and then stretch it here.
You want to see me do it? I'll do it right now. I
want to see how far you can get it. Oh, he can't even like get the elbow to lock out. Oh, it's almost locking out. Oh, that looks painful. That looks really painful. Anyone not watching on YouTube right now is like, they're fucked because like watching Blake suffer like this. Oh man, every Friday and every Sunday you're going to hear about it.
All I feel and smell is deep heat.
Yeah, man. Hey, look,
the
more frequently you do it, the better it'll get.
Yeah, and the less it'll hurt. That's my thinking. But like picking things up, like this glass of water, it's a process right now. It's like a
shaking it on the way up.
Literally, I'm like, I can't do it. So very big pain, but still going good.
That's good. That's good.
And super tired, but I'm still here. How about you? How you doing?
Man, I'm flying high.
You're vibing.
I'm absolutely vibing. I'm feeling really silly. I told you like right before we started, like I'm feeling really silly. I was like literally laughing at like just the dumbest shit. And it made me remember that like a little while back I wanted to like do a duo stream with you, and it was basically gonna be like an incredibly original and new idea where I show you videos and try to make you laugh, but if you laugh you sort of like don't win.
Yeah, there's something, yeah, like it's you laugh, you lose.
Challenge. Yeah, you'll lose something. And you know, I had all these funny videos, man. I have all these and now I've got them all like saved.
Oh,
and
really?
they make me fucking like I lose it. I'm thinking about one of them now, and I'm struggling. and I want to save it. I want to save them all because like I know that we'll eventually get to it. And and we'll fucking we
could do something. I feel like it would be better in the same room. I feel
same. You want to do it in the same room?
And I feel like your house is probably best for that.
Oh, we can. Yeah, sure. Easily.
You know what I mean? Like maybe I finish early on a Friday. Maybe I come over. Maybe we do that, then hit the gym. You know?
Pog. Very pog. You know, me and one of the other fellow streamers that we know, Lats, also known as Double Tango.
Is he still streaming?
Yeah, he streams. Yeah, he streams old school RuneScape because we work together. Very often we'll just talk about like games and streaming. It's a big topic between us, and it's it is what it is. It's a big topic between us as well. But yeah, we gotten into the very very funny routine of telling each other like just basic lies, and and then like immediately saying that like, "Wait, stop trying to gaslight me" and shit like that, or that's gaslighting and shit like that, like just dumb shit, and then immediately as soon as one of us figures it out, we go, And we like it's that pog face, and immediately like we'll look at each other. Poggers? We'll say that like 2 times, and then we'll laugh and we'll walk away, and that's how it is. It sounds really stupid. It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious, especially when no one else understands what's going on.
Oh,
and
100%.
Like, you got like higher ups, like rank, that's just watching you, and me and Lance are just like, just dumb shit, man. It's great. It's great. It's great.
Wow, what a fun thing to do with your friend at work.
It's so stupid, man. I told you, I'm in a silly mood.
Wait, poggers?
Feeling real silly.
Wait, poggers?
Could you believe? Oh,
could I believe that you have to reinstall Tarkov?
Oh man, that fucking killed me. You know when it. So after.
Wait, did you reinstall it?
Yeah, it finally
okay.
reinstalled
Okay.
at like 11 last night.
Wow.
I kept it on and I was like watching Cults do his stream. Yeah. I flicked over to his stream at around, I want to say, a little bit after 10 or maybe a little bit before 10. And he non-stopped just fucking he just played songs and was bouncing around his fucking room. I was like, did he play a game today? Because like, he was streaming for 10 fucking hours.
Wow.
10 fucking hours. And like the whole last hour and a half was just him playing bangers, like old tunes, and the whole chat just like spamming fucking emotes. And it got pretty hype at one point, you know?
Wow.
At just every at the end of every song, he's like, all right, guys, I think that's enough. You know, the energy, surely there's like, you know, no more bangers on Spotify. We can't find anything else. And they're like, what am I kidding? Here it comes. Here's another one. Like, he just starts screaming and fucking
nice.
His roommate came in, fucking threw a shoe at him, and then they both did shoeies. And when I came into the stream, fucking Colt had already just like smashed a shoey. And then it was like literally 20 minutes later, his mate throws a fucking shoe and he was like, ah! And then, they fucking another shoey. It was great.
Nice.
It was a good stream. It was very entertaining.
Nice.
It was like, I don't know. It was just, that's the way to end a stream, I guess. Fucking an hour and a half of just fucking bangers and drinking.
Music, screaming, and shoeys. Yeah, I get that. I totally get that.
I can get behind that.
Well, hopefully, if I get my outside office sorted, those sorts of things could definitely be on the cards.
Yeah, man.
I mean, look, hopefully this whole shed thing works. If the shed thing doesn't work, I thought about getting just a little garden shed. Like a waterproof garden shed, and like actually building like a timber slab for it. Like do it properly, right?
Yeah.
But do it just outside the house. And I'm just going to run an extension cable.
Right.
It's going to run an extension cable from the house to the garden shed.
Surely.
Obviously, and then do it all properly. Do like a weather-resistant one, like a waterproof, make it all rated. Yeah. Like I said, do it all as best as I possibly can with as little money as possible.
I was going to say, I think I know like fucking electricians that would be more than more than helpful to like go from your mains and run another circuit out.
We literally did that with my last place. We ran the power line. We hooked it all up. Like, it's just it was a little different because it was out in the bush.
It was a little sketchy.
No, it wasn't sketchy, but it was in the bush, and look, no one goes out there. So
no one goes out there for a reason, because if they do, they touch wires and they die.
Yeah, look, we never had any issues except for because we had 3 properties running off the same switchboard. So there was occasionally we all lost power because we just overloaded the board. Someone
plugs in the kettle
in summer
and the sandwich toaster.
When all 3 of us, with all 3 of us running aircon, all 3 of us running washing machines at the same time, dishwashers, like we just ran everything at the same time. It'd be like, boop, power out. It's like, oh fuck.
See ya. Yeah, right. And then it's flicking circuit breakers and fucking. Fix it. I'm so hot.
Yeah, it was a bit like that. Our first place was fucking horrible. Horribly hot. Horribly hot. And then I painted the roof with heat reflective paint, and it fucking worked a treat. It worked in
Is that
absolute
a
treat.
heat reflective paint
Yes, that is
on
a
the
thing.
roof?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Like a tile roof?
It doesn't matter. Tile, metal, doesn't matter. I mean, I used to make it.
Is that like the you need like a special fucking hose or spray to fucking do that?
Not a special one, but you need a good gun. You need like a good spray gun.
This gets me very interested because I think one of the guys I work with, like one of the bosses, like did exactly that. Like bought a really fucking professional roof spraying gun to literally spray his roof.
The cheapest one that you would get that would actually do the job would be like, I don't know, $1,500 to $2,000, like roughly. An everyday gun, if you plan on actually using it every day, like Wagner's and Graco's go for starting, like again,
Wagner's.
Yeah, Wagner. Yep. Starting like $5,000. Like I've
but this dude sprayed his roof once.
Yeah.
Like why?
I mean, an average roof resto is like $4,000 or $5,000
for someone else to do it.
Yeah. So if you can buy a $1,500 gun and spend probably about another $600 on materials, you save yourself like $3,000 roughly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
That makes sense.
This man bought a fucking $5,000 fucking spray gun.
Yeah,
and compressor and shit like that. And he went ham.
Wait, compressor?
He went ham. Yeah, something like that. It's like some fucking air gun. Or something like that. I don't know. Might
Airless?
Not have been huh?
Airless?
Maybe. I don't know.
I certainly hope so. Oh, my mic.
Your mic's gone. Wait, can you still hear? Oh my god, your mic's gone. Oh, it's back. Yeah, did you stop?
I had to stop recording because it automatically stops recording.
Oh, all right. I've kept going.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll just link the audio back up. It'll just be me stopping talking and you continuously talking, saying, "Can you still hear me?"
yeah.
And the video and everything we won't even worry about. But just so you know, Zakk, at about 11:40 is when the audio shit itself.
Oh, really good idea. Yes, thank you for the timestamps.
11:40 is when it went, and I don't know when it came back because I started.
12-ish.
I started again at 11:40. So,
yeah, good point. Yeah, your time would be a nil stop sort of thing because it stopped and started.
Yeah. But yeah, so it can be really expensive. Oh man, this is the thing. I could genuinely, with my knowledge, and I still have a couple contacts. I don't think it'd be that hard to get back into it. But I could start a roof paint manufacturing business. And
manufacturing the paint?
Yes, manufacturing the paint. That was my first job. My first job was manufacturing paint.
I
think Arlo just woke up, but Jackie's going to get him. Yeah.
I could literally just hear like a little bit.
But yeah, my first job was manufacturing paint in a factory. And then I did some other jobs and then I went back to it and I was factory manager because I was the only one who worked in the factory.
It's a big title. Is there a pay increase? No.
No, I got paid. I got paid basically under the table. I did get business cards though that said factory manager on them, which was pretty lit.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna have to get your email again because I forgot it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you like.
Do you have your own? Do you have your own work email?
Yeah.
Oh, we 100%. We're
back and forth, bro.
Yeah, 100%. We'll just do the dumbest emails. Oh, that's good.
Hundreds, man.
Dude, yes. Just quickly though, the first job where I was factory manager, I remember it was 2017, and the reason I remember it was 2017 is because that's when I was listening to Triple J.
Hottest 100.
Hottest 100. Yeah. So Kendrick Lamar. What is it? King Kunta.
Yeah.
That's the one that won, and I'm pretty sure that was 2017.
Bust out the yams.
Yep.
Yes, he can.
I got a bone to pick. But yeah, so
such a good baseline,
dude.
Actually fucking.
So in that job, look, I'm gonna be honest. I bludged like crazy in that job, but that's also because there was nothing to fucking do. Genuinely, there was nothing to do. Like when you're the only person in a factory, because it like needs someone there, but not really someone full time. But no one can be fucked to actually learn how to make paint. You sort of get to just do whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
So as long as I had paint made, that was it. What I did with the rest of my time, it was not a concern. So I may have played through. What's it? Fuck. What's the? It's the tabletop
Tell
RPG.
me some monologue.
Is it Shadowhunt or something? I'm looking for it. Shadowrun.
Wait, it's Shadowrun.
Shadowrun Returns.
Wasn't Shadowrun the first game to cross over Xbox and PC?
Oh, I think it might have been, but it's a tabletop RPG, so it's like D&D, but it's its own game, right? But there's a video game version of it, which is very low requirements, and I may have completed that game on the work computer.
That's wild.
At work. Because I was like, what else am I going to do? Now, if I look, it's only 10 and a half hours. 10 and a half hours on that game during work hours. I probably
could have done it in like 2 or 3 shifts.
Yeah, exactly. I think I did it over like a week. And,
that's good.
An adventure capitalist, which is like you just sort of just leave it and come back to it.
It's like an idle.
Yeah, it's an idle. It's like cookie clicker or whatever. It's exactly like that. Came back to that every now and then and did that. Fucked around on YouTube a lot. It was the biggest bludge of my life until he came, and we worked the weekend. So Jackie and I actually worked it because we did a home show for the business. So, set up the fucking stand and everything, and we just hung out, and anyone who came and spoke to us, I spoke to them. It was the biggest waste of time though, because people aren't going to the home show to look for a business that sells the paint. They're looking for a business that will paint their roof. That's what they're going there for. But his idea is that he had a bigger, because he had 2 businesses. So he had one business where it was roof painting, and the second business was making paint, right? So
roof paint.
Yes, it was roof painting
and roof paint.
And then roof paint.
Who would have thought like a marriage made in heaven, those two things just coming together, like so unlikely.
When you think about it,
it just works.
When you think about it, it's almost like someone saying, "Oh yeah, I paint. I used to use Dulux to paint, but now I make my own." Doesn't sound as good. Doesn't sound as good. I was Dulux accredited, and Dulux was my go-to paint, but I thought I could do better, and I did.
That's like working at Brumbies and being like, I used to fucking work at Brumbies, and now I make my own bread, and now I sell my own fucking bread.
And now
bread's probably shit.
Yeah, that was the thing. It was,
or it's real niche.
It was like, well, why don't we buy from Dulux? It was because we're Australian owned, and I think they were
British, aren't they?
No, they're not anymore.
Oh, that's British Paints.
Which is, I can tell, I know a lot about the paint industry.
I don't doubt it.
Okay, so British Paints is owned by Dulux.
Here we go.
All right?
Yep.
Dulux is owned by Nippon, which is a Japanese company, but they got bought out, I want to say 5 years ago. So that was like a big thing. I can't remember. I think Dulux owned itself at that point.
Okay.
So there wasn't like a parent company. I could be wrong there. There probably was like a Dulux group. I think it might have been Dulux group that owned Dulux, British Paints. They own heaps of stuff, but those are like the big 2. Taubmans is owned by PPG. Taubmans owns Bristol Paints. They're like, there's like 3 big manufacturers or businesses that make paint. The third being Sherwin-Williams, which is a big American company. Don't have any presence in Australia at all.
I was going to say, I've never heard of them.
No, but they own Wattle and Solver. So,
okay.
And Valspar. Valspar, very good paint.
Wattle was Australian.
Yeah.
Or Wattle is Australian.
Yeah, Wattle Solver is Australian. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all of it's still made in Australia. Yeah, it is. All of it's still made in Australia. So it's still, it's still Australian made. Australian products, not as much, but it's made. It's like put together here.
Yeah, it's not like it's
all the bits are brought from China.
Designed in Australia, manufactured in China or something like that.
No, it's designed and made here, but all the raw materials are definitely from China. There's no way that
it's got to get sourced.
Yeah, there's no way that we're getting raw materials from Australia. There's no fucking way.
There's so many. So many.
But
I don't know. We're rich in some things. Like we're rich in fucking iron ore and natural gas and shit like that. And we just fucking export the shit out of it. And cattle.
Yeah.
It's chill, man. We export the shit out of some goodies.
Yeah. Why not? We make money from it.
Speaking of which, fucking hello, every international viewer that isn't Australian.
Yeah. Do you like my breakdown of Australian paint culture? It's a very small world. Everyone knows each other. Did I tell you that? I think I've told you. I know the general manager of Paint Place. Like I have him on Facebook and I talk to him.
Wait, hold up. Paint Place is a thing?
Yeah, Paint Place. You know the stores? There's like 400 like 400 nationally.
I've never needed to go into a paint place or a paint place.
It's just like it's specialty paint. Like it's like
is it like JD Lighting?
Yeah.
Or so it's like if you have a house, you would know.
Well, if you work in if you work in the paint,
if you work there.
You work in the paint industry, you definitely know that Paint Place is a thing. It's all franchise.
Yeah, right.
All franchise.
Okay.
So it's all family owned franchise paint things. But the idea is that the Paint Place head office group can like work out better deals with companies and stuff on your behalf and all that you get blah blah blah, all the shit that you get with a franchise, which is like it's good and it's not. Paint industry is really shit. So being in a franchise is the only way to make money, honestly, in the paint industry.
Okay,
this is unless you go to industrial and automotive, which is what I almost did, and I still think I should.
Here we go.
I still think I should do this.
I know about this much about automotive paint. I know just about this much.
Yeah, I almost opened a shop. I want to say I was maybe one step away from approaching a bank for a loan. Is how close I was. Yeah.
You've seen how many of those fucking like there was like when Facebook for me was like really big, there was always these videos of dudes mixing paint in these buckets.
Yeah.
And fucking, I don't know. They would mix it in the bucket, and then it was a wrap, or if it was a fucking spray or something like that. Probably was a spray.
Oh, is that the plasti dip?
Maybe. I don't know.
Like maybe spray it on and then peel it off.
Oh, and it could. Yeah, right. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, probably. Maybe.
Yeah.
But
that was a few years ago. That was huge.
Yeah, and it was like everyone was plastic dipping fucking everything, and these dudes were like making all these fancy fucking colors and shit like that. And it was always cars. Sometimes there was like Xboxes and fucking PlayStations and controllers.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, it's a big thing. So you're going to jump straight into that, I reckon. That would have been the perfect time. I reckon.
Yeah, it was like 5-ish years ago. Like 5-ish years ago.
Yeah, so that's like the perfect time. Is fucking jump on that trend of fucking everyone wants to get a fucking plastic car or a fucking wrapped car or something like that.
See, because I had the contacts. It's the contacts. That's all it is. That's all you really need. Yeah, that's who you know, not what you know. Because I had clients lined up and everything, like legit. But the problem is that I was taking pre-existing clients from a store that was selling. He was selling his business, and then the sale fell through, and he decided, I'm not going to sell now. And then I was like, well, then I'm going to go find another job because I had all this shit lined up. I'm glad I didn't approach a bank, and I never would have because of him being like, blah, 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 blah. He also sort of tried to fucking like fuck me over as well because he was
wait, he did though, didn't he? And then you like drove off with paint in the back of your car.
That was the first factory manager job where I played video games. I think I was getting to that part of my mic died, I think. Is what happened.
That's right.
Yeah. He didn't pay me because we worked the home show, blah blah blah, paint, roof painting and roof paint, blah blah blah. He came in the next day and he goes, I can't afford to pay you. I was like, for the weekend. He goes, nah, for the last 2 weeks. I was like,
fuck you.
I was like, lit. Okay. Yeah. And I processed it all day, and then I was like, all right. And then I went home, spoke to Jackie about it, and she was just like, that's fucked. I was like, yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Went back to work, and then like the fucking someone just rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, nah, fuck this. Put some shit in my boot, punched a hole in a wall, and then fucking brought down the street, and never spoke to them again.
Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, because if they can't afford to pay you, like how long are they going to be in business? That's all I keep thinking. Speaking of which, I remember you calling me. You called me and told me that you had changed jobs from that paint place to the next place. I remember this.
Really?
Yeah, you gave me a call because I think at this time we were like starting to talk about getting back into music and doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
And this was like around that time where
Dude,
you were.
how wild.
Changed.
That feels like a lifetime ago, eh?
Oh, fucking ages. Fucking ages.
It feels like a lifetime ago. I don't even remember not hanging out, like us not hanging out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like there's a solid gap where we just because our lives went different ways. There's a solid gap. I want to say like 5 years.
Yeah.
About 5 years where we just went our separate ways for a bit.
Yeah, it would have been about 2013-ish, maybe 2014-ish.
To roughly 2018, 2019.
Yeah. And and then just like fucking came back full swing. And
We
then
really
it's
did.
fucking, it's turned into this.
Did.
It literally started off with, hey man, let's make music again. And then I'd already downloaded fucking
FL.
a cracked FL studio.
Yeah.
and yeah.
And then what do they say? The rest is history.
That's it. Here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Making fucking some hot bangers and fucking putting out a podcast where we just like literally chat about our lives for like fucking an hour.
Is that not what most podcasts are about?
I don't know. I don't listen to any other podcasts.
I listen to a lot. Most actually no, a couple I listen to are just random fluff about their lives. Like it's like a catch up.
Yeah,
it really
right.
is. There's one which is from the AYYYOOOO. They same thing. They just talk and catch up, and it's two dads and one non-dad. Except the non-dad is like quite old, so it's like this weird like he's lived a bachelor life. I think he's like in almost 40, and he's lived this bachelor life, like single, sort of, the whole time. Created this huge because it's the AOTW. It's Lewis from the AOTW. He created this giant monster of a fucking empire, right? Because the AOTW is huge. They're releasing video games now. So they're publishing video games through Steam.
What are they releasing?
If you go on Steam and write AOTW, they're an actual publication, and they release. It's mostly indie games, but they literally have small indie developers working out of their studio and shit.
That's really cool.
They've just created a podcast
That's
network.
a big company.
Yeah.
You got to think about that. Like obviously they started out like literally playing Minecraft.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Minecraft.
And
actually, it was WoW. It was actually WoW.
It was WoW.
Yeah, they did tutorials on World of Warcraft, like back in Burning Crusade, I think. Like like almost OG days.
Because like I remember seeing like when Minecraft would have been in like early beta or like just after alpha.
Yeah.
And they were literally like playing it, and they would have like these like silly characters like they
created a story within the game. So they did, I think it was like 8 episodes of just the game. And then I think it was like the 9th episode or something, they just randomly ran into a path, and they're like, hey, did you create this? And he's like, no, I didn't make this. They're like, this is weird. Let's see where this goes. And then they follow it, and then they got to a town, and they're like, who is this? And then like all the characters in this town were talking to them like they were NPCs. Like, you know what I mean? So they created this huge story that spanned over like 110 episodes, and they never finished it. It's a meme now because it gets brought up all the time. Shadow of Israfel is what it was called, which is fucking baller, man. They did so well with creating these storylines and stories and shit. And that's what got them to where they are. Like that alone is what did it, because the World of Warcraft content, like they were never going to get to where they are now with that. But the Minecraft stuff, they still play Minecraft.
Yeah, of course I do. Have you seen like we were playing Minecraft?
I know. It's insane.
It's huge.
I still can't. I don't want to play. It's so hard though, because I don't want to play vanilla Minecraft because I've just played it so much.
I haven't. I've barely.
See, that's the difference, right? It's because I've played
enjoy
so much of it. Maybe we'll go back to it. Maybe we'll end up going back to it. I'm not going to say we're not.
Fucking, I was paid for that realm.
Oh, I'm so glad that we fucking figured that out, because you didn't pay for it for too long. Maybe 2 months.
Only maybe 2 months actually sounds about right. But yeah, paying for a fucking realm because I thought we were going to like pop off on Minecraft, and I was like, oh yeah, just get around for all of us. And then it was like, I think it was me logging on almost every day or something like that. And then it was like,
I set Molly's cat on fire, and then I don't think I went back.
We had like a ridiculous fucking
because it was like, you know what did it for me? And like, I love the boys, but I wanted to make cool looking shit. And then they just wanted to destroy shit and make it look scuffed as hell. And I was
and everything was cobblestone. It's just like, why don't we make nice things?
I was like, can we make some cool looking stuff?
Yeah, I made a big walled off thing.
Yeah, that
was literally.
I liked it. Like, it was cool.
That was like, that wall was literally a placeholder because I wanted to like turn it into like a weird fenced looking thing. Yeah. So that it was like a part of a farm, a 2-story farm. See, and it would actually, work.
Yeah, 100%. Like the Bone Tone. I don't know if you know Bone Tone and Voodoo. You know Voodoo.
That sounds.
Voopoo.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Voopoo. Yeah. Like, they play Minecraft a lot. They're on and off with it, but they are like to the point of like fucking Shano built Shane Shop 2.0, which is a fully no tutorial auto sorting monster stronghold of itemness. Like, so it's literally, and it was like a fucking hidden in the mountain, press a button and a giant door opens up type thing. They know Minecraft so well that they can build their own redstone shit, right? They don't need tutorials on how to make stuff. They know how to make farms and everything off by heart. Like, they just know how redstone works. So they're just like, if I do this and I use this repeater and I set it to this setting, it'll do this. Yeah. They just know it. Whereas I'm awesome. Big dumb idiot walking in like, this is my dirt house.
Hey guys, I chopped down logs and I learned how to fucking what do you call it? Just skin them or
I shaved the bark off the log.
look how creative I am.
It's like that meme. Behold, my stuff.
My stuff.
It's literally shaved trees.
yeah, that's it.
But they're really good at Minecraft, like very, very fucking good. And yeah, he built this whole sorting thing. So you walk in and you drop everything in the sorter and it automatically goes to the chest that it's meant to go to. So there is a chest for every item in the game. And if you need shit, you just go to those chests, open it up. Oh, behold, my stuff.
That's hectic.
And that was done just
That's got to be so many chests.
Oh yeah, it's huge. It was huge. It was enormous. Like I'll have to talk to them and see if they like you know what I mean, if they have.
I want to see it.
Yeah. I want if they still have the world, because it's fucking cool. Like, they built. It is enormous. Like, it is as enormous as you could possibly think that it would be. Right. Yeah. So they have like a fucking cathedral. And it looks, when we think, when we build something and we're like, we'll build this like cathedral, and it, like, for whatever reason we stand back and we're like, it just doesn't look right. Theirs looks right. Okay. Like, theirs just looks correct. You go there and you're like, this looks exactly what I would think a Minecraft cathedral looks like. Or like a Minecraft barn for like farming. It looks like a fucking barn.
So they must get like reference pictures and like sort of try and match it up.
They're like
they're actual artists.
They're very, very, very creative in Minecraft. And yeah, like, they built this swamp like town. It was like a town of like, it was like a fantasy swamp town, and it was like, stairs leading. There was like a second level of little swamp huts and like little piers going off every pier.
Yeah.
Not pear. Pier.
Yeah.
Docks.
Yeah.
There was docks everywhere. They were docking.
Ducks.
They were ducking and docking at the same time. It was very cool. It was very, very cool. And every time it makes me look at it and go, man, I really want to play Minecraft and build shit like this, but I'm just not good enough. Or I don't have the attention span, or I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it, man.
It would be 100% like massive time consumption.
Oh, 100%.
Like, and I know I don't have that much time.
Well, it's just how you want to spend your time, because we do have that time.
That's right.
We do have that time, but it's just how we want to spend it.
Everyone has the same time.
Everyone has the same amount of time. And it's just how you spend that time. if you want to be unable to stretch your arms for 3 days,
spend an hour with me.
Yeah, go to Zakk's house.
Yeah,
and work out with him.
If you want to learn how to make a giant sorting machine that fucking has literally every item chest for every item, man,
talk to Shane.
Talk to Shane. Spend that time doing that. That's nuts. That spins me out.
Even to the point where I remember DJ said he created his own like farm machine. Like he didn't look at a tutorial. Yeah. He was just like, I think this will work, and he made it. And I can't remember what it was for, but he's like, oh look, this is the thing I made. And I was like, what you mean? Everything here is you made. He goes, no. Like I created this machine. Like this is no tutorial. I just made something that works. I was like, you guys have played this too much. Like,
that's hectic.
That's a lot. Like, and I think I've played Tarkov a lot, but like,
yeah,
that's so
these guys
much.
have got like thousands of hours. You just scratched the surface with Tarkov.
There's no way, man. There is no fucking way that it was less than 1,500, like 1,500 hours or less to be able to get to that point. But no, that's look. I'm a simple man. I see thing, I shoot. Or I crash car.
Movement? Dead.
Yeah. Or
is that a pixel? I'm dead.
Did that single pixel move? Experience. Oh, I've died. Cool.
Oh, cool. I'm also afraid. I'm scared. Oh, that's me every time. Fucking, we'll be walking along and then you'll hear, oh. And that's me.
I played a little bit of Tarkov today. It's been a long time since I've actually just sat down and played a decent chunk of Tarkov.
I want to play like now.
We'll play after this.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for a little run. Let's
have a few raids after this because there's an event on right now where rogues are popping up. No, they're rogues.
Rogues? Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Even worse than raiders. 10 times worse than raiders, except I absolutely minced them. Moe and I went for a run yesterday, and and we fucked them. We bent them over and fucked them.
We fucked them.
They didn't see it coming. They absolutely fucked.
Yeah, and, good.
I got a lot of loot, and that's all I did today. I just went to customs, and I just scavved. I ran straight there. I got whatever loot I could, and I got out. And then I went there as a PMC, and I absolutely dunked on some people. So
I'm very keen.
I went with a pistol and a rig, no armor, no helmet, nothing. Pistol and rig.
That's what I want to get back to. I was making money doing that.
That's fun. I find that fun. And I was like just sneaking. It was a silence pistol. It was a pretty modded pistol. It was like silence. I had a red dot. I had a fucking laser sight.
It's cheaper than fucking doing up an AK.
Exactly. And I was running PST, like the cheapest ammo you can get, right?
There we go.
And I just saw this. Now we're talking. And I was just in the bush, just outside Stronghold. I was watching them. I was just watching. I was like, I wonder how many people there are. I was watching. I was like, there's one. I was like, okay. I'll wait for him to run out the door. And the bodies that I thought were dead were not. One stood up and I was like, oh, there's two.
Meanwhile, there's like this red laser like bouncing around.
Well, no, because I had it turned off. I had that turned off, right? And I was just like watching. And then I saw my moment and I striked and I missed. And then I was like, well, my presence is known. So I started sprinting around, fighting. And it was a good firefight from all three of us, right? Because two of them wanted me. And then one of the dudes pushed me and I was like, big mistake, brother. Bang, bang, got him. And then literally, and seriously, and it was like one of those fucking just run, drop on the guts, grab his gun, fucking sprint up, start shooting at the other dude, like run out of ammo, basically throw the gun on the ground, pull the pistol back out. We had this huge fight. And I got him with I had 3 bullets left and I got him with not the last one. I still had 2 left, but I got him.
Yeah.
I pushed him, fucking boom, got him.
That's like, still pretty poggers.
I was like, this. I was like, of course, the moment that I'm not recording or streaming, I pull off the biggest pog play ever. And I geared up and I took all their shit and I killed a couple scabs on my way out, the dumb boys, and I got out and I very much panicked at one stage because the gun I was using, I didn't realize the worst possible ammo. And I had all 3 of these scavs tank every single shot. And I was like, I'm going to die because this gun does nothing. Like, seriously, like one scav tanked like 9 bullets. Like, actually hit him 9 times. Like,
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, this
That's
is,
a worry.
dude, 556 right now is absolute garbage. Like, it is the
Yeah.
biggest garbage tear I've ever seen. Like, my pistol, my PST pistol would have done better, but I only had 2 shots. What do you
Hey,
do?
tonight I'm gonna run fucking like the shitty M9A3 or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what I ran. That's what I ran.
Yeah.
That's
I'm just gonna
exactly
run
what I
that.
ran.
Or I'll find a 511 or something like that. 5.7. Sorry. Yeah.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. Yes.
Oh, dude, I actually, just quickly, have you
Yes, go.
heard of the new Amazon Go? They're only in the States.
Are you about to like give me a D's nuts joke?
No.
Amazon Go and sucking these nuts?
No, not at all. No,
Okay.
brand new
No,
store.
I haven't heard of Amazon
It's-
Go.
It's a brand new store that the only way to get in is through, it's like, you know, those, like at the train station, the fucking bollard things.
Is it a pass?
Yeah. So you have to have an app and you scan it and it like goes, oh, okay, cool. You're now in the store. And somehow through AI technology and cameras, it's unmanned, convenience store. Somehow through AI technology and cameras and everything, it tracks what you pick up and what you put down.
Okay.
And automatically charges your account on your way out. So as you leave the building, it charges you with whatever you've picked up.
Assuming that
It just
like,
knows. It just knows what
I
you've
guess,
picked up.
yeah, it would just know, yeah.
It just knows.
That's pretty cool.
So
That's pretty
unmanned, you just walk in, fucking, and the only way in, like I said, through the bollard, boop, walk
I'll
in.
tell you what,
grab some
this
shit.
was happening maybe a year ago. Was it a year ago?
Well, see, the states are still
something
having
very
some
similar.
wild shit with COVID and that.
Oh yeah,
Like
oh,
they
yeah.
still have like lockdowns and shit. We're
I don't
past
know
that
if
stage.
they're still rioting or anything like that, but like, I don't know.
I mean,
It was-
Ukraine and Russia are still at war.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
hasn't stopped.
It's the stuff that we like
But
take
you know-
for granted
but you know
because
the only
we're
thi-
just living our lives.
I was going to say, you know, the only thing that you see in the news right now?
What's that?
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. That's all you see.
That's actually a really good point. It's a good distraction. I tell you what,
Isn't it?
I've been eating that shit up.
Oh, you know why? Because Amber Heard's the biggest fucking idiot. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Yeah.
she's a big dumb idiot, and Johnny Depp's
a
just
massive idiot.
just sitting there laughing at her the whole time.
JD is one.
Yeah,
He's one.
100%. If he doesn't win, there will be actual riots. I shit you
yeah,
not. The
yeah.
people will actually riot if he loses.
Big rights.
Because not only is she wrong with everything, is she wrongly accusing him, but there's proof that she is the abuser, right?
Yeah.
Like actual proof that she is the abuser.
Not only is she suing him for defamation, she's defaming
Yeah.
and abusing.
Yeah. She's like, he abused me. And then he's like, yeah, so she cut off the top of my finger. She hit me, shit in my bed.
Yep.
Shit in his
fucking
bed.
wrote that literal defamation article. So it was like some op-ed, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know what op-ed means, but she wrote it and she says that she wrote it.
I
Which is
think
like the
it's
thing that she wasn't supposed to say.
Yeah. There's heaps of shit that she's said that.
Oh
wasn't-
man.
Have you
and
seen
her lawyers?
Yeah. Oh,
It's been
dude. Wait, fucking
been
ask the
great.
question, and then it's what is it? Objection hearsay.
Objection,
And then it's,
hearsay.
You ask the
Objection,
question.
foundation.
You ask the question. Oh right. Yeah.
That's so good. That's so good. The fact that
So, how
like,
would you say your relationship with Johnny Depp is? Well, I'd say our relationship
I
is
would
objection
say,
hearsay.
Objection. Hearsay. Counselor, that's your own question.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. It was.
It's still hearsay, though.
You asked the question, and he goes, "Oh, right."
I love that he still backs up. He's like, it's still hearsay though.
Yeah.
He's like, I caught it. You guys didn't catch it. I caught it. It's like I'm the best lawyer because I.
And then did you see when Amber Heard got up and did her whatever the fuck that was?
When Johnny Depp's like leaving. And then she's like,
Oh yeah, and then he
She,
and then he
like, freaks
copies.
out.
And he's like, "Ooh."
he's like, oh, what's going on?
There's like a whole bunch of stuff. Like even in the all the therapists and everything saying like, you know, this is her personality disorder, blah blah blah. And then people saying, you know, victims of domestic abuse can't look at their abuser and shit. And fucking Amber Heard just stares at Johnny Depp the entire time, and Johnny Depp just looks directly down because he doesn't want to look at his abuser.
Actually, there's also something really crazy going on as well. Is Amber Heard copies
the outfits?
all of the outfits and the hairstyles of whoever is in like big favor at the time, because she was pinning up her hair like fucking like a ponytail, like Johnny Depp does, all the fucking time, and then who was it? That fucking chick, the psychologist on Johnny Depp's side,
the hot mama.
She did it. Yeah.
As people have
the hottie with the muffins.
Yeah, and, the wife of the muffin man. That's it.
Yeah. And then she started copying the hair as well. Apparently, it's like a big thing. Everyone's now watching, her copy fucking someone else's hairdo.
Yeah, and there's like people like she literally snorts coke on the stand. Like, have you seen that? Where she has a tissue, but she puts it up to her nose and does this, holds one side, sniffs, and then goes, and then wipes her nose with her hand. Multiple times.
No, that was for a picture.
No. There's another thing.
Is that another thing?
There's another thing.
Wow.
It's a quick little up, and then, and she like, flicks her nose and like, it's like, are you kidding me? And then she's like drinking out of her water bottle, and Johnny Depp's lawyer is like points to the water bottle, and then she sees him, so she sculls the water, and he's like, it's not water. She's not sober. There's no
That's
way.
great. I did not fucking know that. There's wild.
No way. There's no way. She's a lunatic, man.
Yeah,
she's an absolute lunatic.
Yeah, there's no doubting it, dude. She's fucking crazy.
It's the biggest fucking lunatic I've seen. But yeah, some wild ass shit, man. But God forbid we worry about actual problems in life.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Like God forbid we think about Ukraine and Russia.
It's the most well-timed distraction.
Has the Russian ruble gone back up? I feel like it just will have.
Well, I think this the sanctions are still up, so I don't think it's going to be worth much more than what it was a couple of months ago.
Or
even a month ago.
1 ruble equates to 1.5 cents American.
How much is a US dollar worth in rubles?
Oh my God. Oi, can I just quickly say, the ruble has never been higher. Oh, it has been higher. But in the last year, as of today, it is at its highest.
So you're saying the ruble is... So what, Russian money very expensive right now?
No, Russian money back to where it was.
Oh.
So the 9th of March, it was worth... So it was worth 0.0072.
Okay.
And right now, it's worth 0.015.
That's doubled.
Yes, it's doubled.
But are the sanctions still up? Like, can we even fucking buy stuff from Russia?
This is what happened. Like in the last year, it never went above 0.014. Right.
What about the last 5 years?
Last 5 years, it's lower.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm guessing start of 2017, it was 0.018.
Okay. That's that. It's.
2008, it was real good. Like, it's just been a decline, right? But if you look at it in the last year, for the fact that the Russian ruble is just back to where it was, it's actually better. It's actually better than what it was before the war now.
Man, that would have been a fucking big trade. Forex trading, Fucking put the USD rubles.
That's what I mean. Like what? Like put it like we
put a ruble trade on, buddy.
We live in a fucking
money.
Look, we live in a fucking society now where we can worry about a war for fucking 1 week, and then it's on to the next thing, and then on to the next
What's
thing,
next?
and then on to the next thing. It's like our society has ADHD.
Oh, 100% it does. You know that the attention span has gone down from I think it was 14 seconds now. It's halved to 7 seconds.
I think even
7
less.
seconds is the attention span.
I reckon it'd be even less. Like, you have to grip, if you want to make content on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, you need to grip someone in the first 2 to 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way. It's insane, dude.
If an ad, there's 5-second ads, I can skip. And if nothing fucking gets me interested in 2 seconds, I'm already trying to click the skip next button.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's go. I need to go back to the thing that had my attention because I clicked on it.
Yeah.
I'm already pissed off with ads. I fucking quit YouTube Premium. It's been 2 weeks and I'm pissed off. I'm so sick of ads. Wow. I'm so sick of knowing about Didi and a ride-sharing fucking app. I'm so very, very sick of seeing fucking Bumble. Wow. I don't need a fucking date. If you had proper targeted ads, which is already fucking set up, you'd know I'm in a relationship. It's fucking maybe it's because I watch a lot of fucking like fitness YouTubers and shit like that. They're just assuming that I'm fucking single because I'm trying to look good, and it just like that drives me fucking mad. And like, oh yeah, cool, I'm watching the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial and stuff like that. I really need an ad for fucking this kills me. Raid Shadow Legends once more, please. Yeah, I'd love it. And fucking how is Raid Shadow Legends getting like just normal ads? I thought they were always like paid sponsor ads, like you had to be in a video.
Raid Shadow Legends is like the biggest fucking...
Oh, they would spend so much money on ads.
Think about it.
They would spend so much fucking money.
Of course they would. Who was it? Someone said, was it you or someone else said that they can't afford PewDiePie anymore? It wasn't PewDiePie, it was someone. It was like, yeah, we can't actually afford him. Oh, Mr. B? No, not Mr. Beast. I can't remember. It was someone. Like, they were just like, yeah, he's too famous now. I think it was Mr. Beast. Raid Shadow Legends was just like, we can't actually afford Mr. Beast anymore. He's too expensive.
Well, I would say because it's more on like, because you had a chance. I think we both had chances for sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Raid
Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is like, the entry-level fucking sponsorship deal that you get. Yeah.
But you need people to fucking click on the link.
Oh, not just that. You need people to fucking
download, play the game.
To download and play it. You need to get to like level 5. Okay, here we go. It's invite expired. Never mind.
Oh.
But it was I can't look into it. That's
like it's hectic.
Yeah, that
would be pretty much it though. It would be like get to like level 5, which means you have to download the game, which means you have to click the link or use a fucking like affiliate link sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would be it's very fucking serious. And I'm fucking sick of seeing it.
I don't know, man. I'm getting to a point where I'm like, I don't want to just play games. I don't want to be just a gamer boy. I want to do some other stuff. I want to do some stuff that's fun. You know
what I want to do? Not watch ads. sick of watching ads.
I just want to earn 6 figures from home. Is that such a problem?
6 figures, and I literally don't watch ads anymore. I would if I earned a little bit more, a little bit. I'm saying like when I do these 2 subject courses for promotion, that bumps me up like another like I think it's like $2,000 a year. I'm getting that subscription back.
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
I'm not getting any more ads, and you fucking can't stop me.
I'm not going to do it because I don't
need to know.
I've only ever known YouTube with ads, so I don't want to know YouTube without ads because I'll never be able to go back. It's like Spotify. I could never go back to free Spotify. I could never.
I haven't had free Spotify yet, so this is gonna hurt me if I quit Spotify.
Dude,
I don't think I will though because we actually use it. We use it
much. I use Spotify every day of my life.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I use YouTube every day of my life too, but like Spotify's, I can deal with ads on YouTube. Can't deal with ads on Spotify. I go to play a song, and if that song doesn't play, if an ad plays, I'm done. I
don't want to hear it anyway.
Nah, I'm here for music, baby, and that's not good.
Speaking of music,
talking about music,
natural fucking segue, boy.
I love it.
Natural segue.
When's the last time we had a natural segue,
bro? It's so fucking hard to get a natural segue.
Yeah.
Would you believe it?
Would you believe a natural segue?
An actual fucking natural segue where we go from fucking we're talking about ads. Talking about Raid Shadow Legends, talking about like fucking YouTube with ads, and then Spotify with ads, and we're not going to have that. I listen to music every day. Talking about music. Talking about music. Blake, what did we listen to this week?
I actually forgotten the name of the album.
Oh, that's okay. I remember it's Midnight.
Yeah, by Whethan.
Whethan. The only. Well, I don't think it's the only now. But one of the artists that we have given a perfect score on a previous album, Fantasy. Gave it 10 out of 10 because it was just a rocket ship to the moon type of album. This is the album. If you wanted to fucking make money, this is the album.
Very good album.
What are you talking about? Fantasy. Fantasy. Was top. Was 10. Was it 10? It's a perfect album.
Fantasy. Very.
It's a no skip listen the whole way through album.
Very good album. Midnight wasn't as big of a fan as Midnight. Okay, cool. I'm gonna say it's a big old mid. It sounded good. Everything on it sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
but it just I don't know. It doesn't hit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
You know what song did really hit? That like 8-bit retro thing. That I loved that. I absolutely love that. I need to look up that song.
I listened to this album at work. I put it on. So we all listened to the Midnight. The day it came out, when you told me.
Yeah.
So that was before we listened. And before we picked it on the podcast, you told me that it had released. I put it on. Cam at work, he's the music boy. He's the other music boy. He goes, he's like going to live music and festivals is like half my personality. I'm like, cool, we will get along.
It's good.
And he was like, yeah, he goes, it's pretty good. I was like, yeah, it's all right. It's like nothing jumps out at me though. It's like nothing jumps out like, oh my God, this is an absolute banger. The whole time I was like, and I listened to it going to work, coming home from work, and I was like,
I gave this a solid fucking like swing.
Yeah. It just very mid. It's not bad though. Yeah, this is the thing. There was not a point where I was like, this I don't like this. I liked it. But that was where it stopped. I just liked it.
Yeah.
I didn't love it.
Whereas like I went back and listened to Fantasy.
It's so good.
I went back. I would contrast the songs. I like made it up so that like I would listen to one song from the Midnight, then I would listen to 2 songs from fucking Fantasy because it was just that good. I would fucking listen to Freefall and fucking Clouds over again and just like
Clouds.
Like the drum down mambo again.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good one.
Fucking just some red hot bangers. And guess what Midnight had? Maybe that song. You know what really fucking disappoints me is I got so hyped up for that Glaive song.
Yeah.
And he's literally in it for like
20 seconds.
Like so little, and it sucks because he's so wasted.
Yeah.
He's so wasted. It's like such a big opportunity and you just fucking like Whethan.
Yeah.
Whethan.
He's so good though. Whethan is so good. I just don't understand. Really? This album is a flop. But
Whoa,
but this is
that's a big hit.
This is but this is comparative to Fantasy, right?
Yeah,
comparative to Fantasy, Midnight is not good.
Yeah. Shit, Glaive's on 2. I didn't realize Glaive's on
2 tracks.
I think you're right in Mental. Yeah, right. Mental was the one that. It literally had like 20 seconds, and I think you're right. I can't even remember hearing him.
This is the problem. I don't really remember how any of these songs went, and I listened to it like a good 4 or 5 times minimum. I think it might even be more.
You know what really is weird is the first song. All I can hear is drum down mambo because I know it's like a similar sort of thing.
Dude, Fantasy.
But I just hear drum down mambo. Drum down mambo
is so good and so good. I know. So good is so good.
Ha ha
ha. Even dude, I even went back to fucking Cowboy Tears, like.
Yeah, dude. Cowboy Tears?
Cowboy Tears is... Did I give it a 10 out of 10?
I can't remember. I love this. I think we did.
If I didn't, I'm changing it to a 10 out of 10.
Is it nostalgic 10 out of 10 now? Like, was it the comeback 10 out of 10?
It's so
the reappreciation.
No, I'm pretty sure I did because I was like, the only song that didn't click for me at the time was California until it did click with me. And now, fucking...
That's right. It was a fucking 10 for you. It was a 9 for me, or a 9.5 or something like that. Because it was literally California was the song that did not hit for me,
and I was hit for you. I was in the same boat the entire time, and then it was like the last 3 days, and it just clicked. I don't know what it was. It was you got to listen to it in a certain type of climate with a certain type of mood, and it just makes sense.
Yeah.
It just straight makes sense.
Nothing really clicked with Midnight, which sucks.
No, nothing clicked with Midnight. Nothing at all. Like literally not. That's why I call it a flop. Just because, like, the fantasy, fucking so much clicked. Like the whole album clicked. The whole album clicked.
Yeah.
All of it. Even the intro. Just the whole fucking thing clicked. And then Midnight, I had such high hopes of it, I think is what the problem was. And it was just meh. It was just meh.
Yeah. But, you know, we can look forward to something now.
Is it not listening to this album?
It is. We're going to listen to this album again. No.
I quit.
No, we're not. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you. But what we will do is listen to another album. And this is going to be the final piece in the trilogy of metal.
We are going to listen to
metal
more
albums.
Just saying.
Yeah, of course.
But this is like Zakk's trilogy of metal that this is not the best or worst. This is not the greatest, and it's not the be all end all, but it is Zakk's trio of metal.
Trio of what is Triple J call it? A trio of dips. Trio of metal dips.
Yeah.
But
you've got iron.
Yeah. Iron, a bit of aluminium, and a bit of stainless steel.
Aluminum for you Americans out there.
I think I you know what's funny is I don't think there's a difference between aluminium and aluminum. It is literally pronunciation. I don't think there is.
No, there's no difference.
Yeah,
it's the same metal
pronunciation. Yeah,
it's the same crazy. Metals.
For ages,
and it's the same spelling.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a dude that was like trying to tell me
like
aluminum and aluminium is like two different things, and I was like, I don't know, that sounds crazy. I was like, yeah, man, yeah, it's real. And this dude was like a metalsmith back at the trade school, and he was like trying to, and I was eating it up. I was just like, must be two different things. I like fucking tried spout the same shit that someone else told me to like another metalsmith because he's trying to tell me that they're the same thing. I'm like, nah, man, this other metal. And he's like, he fucking lied to you, man.
Yeah.
He lied to you, got you.
Do you also look for left-handed screwdrivers, you fucking numpty?
Oh, yeah. Left-handed tin snips exist. All right. They're real.
Are they?
Yeah, left-handed tin snips. Look them up right now. There are left-handed, right-handed, and straight-cutting tin snips. And I thought it was a joke when my sheet metal fucking teacher said, get the left-handed tin snips, because he looked at me and he knew that I was the smartass. And he knew that I was going to arc up and be like, hey, you think you left-handed tools? That's pretty funny.
Until you turned around and there's literally a spot that says left-handed tin snips.
100%. Like, there was a spot that was like, it's on the wall. As you know, you've got like a shadow board in a tool shop. Left-handed tin snips, right-handed tin snips. The right-handed tin snips were gone. The left-handed ones were still there. And he was like, grab those left-handed tin snips. And I was like, ha ha ha, funny. And then they were there.
And then no one laughed.
Yeah.
And it was at that point I realized he wasn't lying to me.
There was like so many people that didn't know that it existed, but I was the loudest person that was like, you're just trying to get us.
Oh, dude, in TAFE, just quickly before you announce the album, in TAFE, I had shit thrown at me from my TAFE teacher, like thrown at me because I was just like an idiot in TAFE.
Yeah.
I was an idiot. I was a pain in the ass, and he threw shit at me. On like a daily basis.
Fucking, yeah.
It was very funny.
Man, TAFE was a wild time as a mechanic. TAFE was a wild time.
Yeah, I went to TAFE for live vehicle mechanics as well.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I remember you doing that, yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Wild times, man.
Yeah, it's a long time ago now. Eh?
Yeah, it's like 3 lifetimes ago at this point, honestly.
I actually said that to Kim today. I was like, I think me and Blake have known each other for like 18 years at this point. This is like 2008 is like when we met. And then, because I was in year 10.
Oh, wow.
No. No.
Grade 9, wasn't it?
It was grade 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, grade 9. So that's 2007. No, wait, no. 2000, I graduated in 2010. Yeah, it's 2006. I was grade 8. 2007 I was grade 9. Yeah. So 2007 to fucking now.
That's a long time.
It's stupid long.
That's a long
Crazy
time.
long. Isn't that 15 years? That's 15 years.
That's a long time. That's half our fucking life at this point.
Yes. Yes, it is. I know, Blake, I'm nearly 30. Thank you for rubbing it in.
When's your birthday again?
Fucking middle of December. 14 December.
I assume we're doing something for your 30th.
Look, we can. We don't have to.
Barbecue.
We don't have to acknowledge it at all. No one has to know.
No, you're turning 30, mate. We've got to do something. You fucking old fuck.
All right. Let me
hit us with the album.
Drop you with the goods.
Hit us with the album.
So we've already listened to like a lot of metal albums on the pod.
We've listened to a few.
On the pod. You know, one of the most recent ones that I like really sort of stands out was Meshuggah, because that was such a big one. You know, but it was big in the fact that it was so harsh and it was just metal. You know what I mean? So I thought I would bring it full circle, and we're not listening to another Meshuggah album. We're not going to do that. That's just fucking crazy.
That's just crazy. We're listening to two Meshuggah albums.
It's a back-to-back double CD. No, we're going to listen to Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we're going to listen. So you can't get Count Your Blessings on Spotify, which is what I was going to do because
really?
I fucking there's a remixed versions of like Count Your Blessings, or there's a heap of people that do covers of Count Your Blessings. But what we are going to listen to is Suicide Season.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is an album for me. This is an album that is like a no skip already. Like I love this album, but it has been a hot minute.
I low-key thought you might have done Sempiternal, but
Sempiternal would have been a good one, or even There Is a Heaven, There Is a Hell sort of thing. That would have been pretty cool.
There Is a Hell, believe me, I've seen it. There Is a Heaven, let's keep it a secret.
Yeah, because we listened to a Bring Me the Horizon album before, and I think it was Ammo, wasn't it? Did we listen to Ammo?
No, I think we talked about listening to it.
Holy crap, have we not actually listened to a Bring Me the Horizon?
I
100% thought we did.
No, I don't think we have. Mantra, no.
Oh my God.
Suicide Season.
Oh my God.
The Come Down, Chelsea Smile.
Bro, this is huge. I thought we'd listened to a fucking Bring Me the Horizon album. I fucking...
Dude, I already want to listen to it.
Yeah.
Like the Come Down, just the intro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to get wild.
I think I'll end up...
I'm still looking through. Yeah, we definitely didn't.
No, we haven't.
Holy crap.
Dude, There Is a Hell, believe me, I've seen it. That's also a very good album. You know what? Sempiternal's really good. Armo's really good. We don't have to listen. Like, No. Suicide Season.
We're doing Suicide Season?
That is the OG. Diamonds Aren't Forever. Like, Sadness Will Never End.
Fucking, the one with D's nuts in there. Fucking, that's great. It's great. It's a very wholesome album. It's full of fucking good vibes. For, you know, what I would say, I think this is still the original crew from Count Your Blessings, and this is what the Edge of Your Seat was made for.
Yeah.
So, and I think this is the last time that all of them are together on an album.
Yeah.
Until they like start swapping out, I think, guitarists and bassists. But yeah, before it became Ollie Sykes and the Bring Me the Horizons.
You know what? I've got a metal album that I'd like us to listen to, and I think
don't want to announce
not next. No, I'm not going to announce it now.
All right.
We'll keep it a secret.
All right, we'll keep it a secret.
We'll keep it a secret to.
That's like literally a fucking part of a. There Is a Hell. Oh no, there's a heaven.
There Is a Heaven. Let's keep it a secret.
Yeah.
There is an album. Let's keep it a secret. I just realized my mic wasn't pointed towards me. We'll see. We'll see how that sounds after time.
There is an album of the week.
I'm gonna tell you.
Believe me, we fucking make it.
I'm gonna tell you what the album is after this.
All right, awesome.
But the listener will have to just keep listening.
Fucking
It won't be next
sit and
week.
wait.
Probably be the week after.
You know what? You know what I know is in every Bring Me the Horizon album or every song. There's always something about the wolves. Fucking Sewn My Mouth Shut. Eyes Like Diamonds. Fucking I'm a Vampire. Like there's just tropes in all of the Bring Me the Horizons, or at least Ollie Sykes lyrics that it's just like, yeah, we get it, man.
Yeah,
you're a wolf, or you've got diamonds, and yeah, you're a vampire as well.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm actually really keen to listen to this album now. I just realized how many good songs are on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of good songs.
Written in Blood was like a really fucking
the
big
whole
one.
album's good.
Yeah. Even the last song, I still got a scratched CD that has the last song. It skips like the start of the song. You know how it's just literally the guitar, and then it cuts into like everyone like comes in. The CD stops skipping right before the drop, and they all come in.
Oh, wow.
But you hear, and it skips on time with the strumming. So it's like it's not missing anything.
That's so
weird. It's so cool. It's so cool.
What a weird fucking thing to experience.
Oh, dude. Because I thought that was how the
You're probably like the only person who has experienced it like that.
100%. And I can't find that CD anymore.
What a shame.
Yeah, which really sucks.
I reckon we need to wrap this shit up.
Let's rein it in.
Let's reel
guys. Guys and gals, international friends, people that have ears. Fucking it has been a wild ride, but we're going to end the show here. If you want to see more of us, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, follow, fucking hit notification bells, and make sure that you follow us through this journey of becoming full-time content creators. And you can listen to this podcast for free on so many places. Okay,
it'll always be for free.
Exactly. We're not going to make you pay for it unless you have the money that you can provide us. To just give us money.
Don't do that. Send it to our PO box.
Yeah, PO box 123. If anyone.
123 Brisbane.
Everywhere around the world.
123 Queensland, Australia.
PO box number 1.
Yeah, we actually own the first PO box ever invented.
In every country.
Yeah, if you just send it to PO Box 1, you don't need
whatever country you're in.
You don't need to write where it goes to. They know.
No.
They know.
They know. It's us.
They know.
One.
They go, yes. Those two idiots
boys
from Australia.
If you'd like to watch more of Blake Bentley's face doing the cool things, make sure you follow him on all of his socials at Blake_Bentley TV on everything. And if you want to look at my goddamn face and get some smooches, we can arrange that. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, that's
at Switchblades for Kids, all one word. Switch Kids for Blades will eventually be a secondary alt channel.
Also, come join us every Friday for a gym stream.
The Friday gym stream on both of our Twitches.
Yeah, we just stream it. We both stream at the same time. So
yeah, it will be at around 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which we don't have daylight savings because we're in Queensland, the home of the it's God's country, really.
The home of easily selling houses is what it is. Oh, yeah. It's the easiest place in Australia to sell a house right now is Queensland. Because everyone in the rest of the country wants to move here, so it's very easy to sell a house. I know
God's country,
dude. I know so many people who have moved up here. So many people.
You know why? Because it's named after the British monarch, crown fucking anointed queen, Elizabeth herself.
Queensland.
It is Queensland, and she's anointed by God. Did you know that she's anointed? She's not appointed because appointment occurs by someone else of a higher power.
But she's anointed
granting
by
someone else.
God.
Anointed by God. Yeah. And no one else is allowed to see it. There's like few people that are allowed to bear witness to her anointment.
Really?
Which is wild. It sounds like an ointment that like you've got to like
Bear
apply,
witness
but
to my
it's an
ointment.
anointment. Yeah, it's a wild thing, man. I know very little about it, honestly.
My ointment.
This is my ointment. Guys, that's about going to wrap it up. You know what we always say at the end of the show? If you fucking hate someone, so fucking much,
How do I send this to myself?
just you know what? Make up with them. All right. It's time to unburn that bridge. It's time to fucking say g'day. And the best way to do it is to send him this episode specifically,
and just tell them
with no context.
Tell them to listen for an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, right about now. And this is where it comes up. And then we say, see you next Tuesday. When's Thursday? like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You can catch us whenever you like.
Oh my god.
Whenever. Wherever. We'll always be together. I'll be there and you'll be here.
We're done.
Fuck. It's over. Fuck.